Hey guys, Emily from Foodbox HQ here. Today we're talking about Real Eats. Real Eats is a pre-made meal delivery service, but it's a little bit different than what you're used to. So let's see what's in our box. Alrighty, so inside your box, everything comes to you nice and fresh. So we've got a couple of different meals. So this one is Texas style beef brisket, shrimp and smoky creamy New York steak grits, honey sesame chicken, green curry sustainable market fish, honey soy salmon, and last but certainly not least, balsamic glazed steak. Okay, let's get organized and talk a little bit more about how this works. All right, so Real Eats is different from any other pre-made meal delivery service. You normally see those trays that you microwave or heat up on in a pan on a stove. These work off of the way that restaurants sometimes preserve their foods. And basically, each of these little pouches is just gonna go in a pot of boiling water for about 6 minutes, and then your food is ready. This is all ready, it's fresh, it's not frozen, so everything's gonna be pretty relatively new. It stays for about 7 days, so you do have to eat it quickly, but you can decide between 4 and 12 meals depending on how much you want. And every week, all of their recipes change, so you can get new stuff all of the time. We're actually gonna try this one. So this is the honey soy salmon. So it comes with 3 little pouches here. So we've got our salmon, we've got our veggies, and we have our rice. On the back, it tells you your instructions. So it's pretty simple. We're just gonna put the salmon in boiling water for about 6 minutes. And after 3 minutes, we'll add the brown rice and the asparagus. We let that boil for another 3 minutes, pull it all out, plate it, and we're ready to go. So let's get cooking. All right, now it's time for a taste test. The salmon. Oh, I really like that. That flavor and the marinade is really good. And think about it, it's like sitting in that flavor. So it's really, really absorbed, which is delicious. Let's try the rice. A little like fluffy. I don't know how to explain that, but it's like really saturated, which I kind of like. It gives a lot of flavor to it. All right, veggies, asparagus. Still has a crunch to it. They're just as good as they would be if you made them at home. I mean, you are making them at home, but you know what I mean. And the mushrooms. That's delicious. That's like a chef-inspired meal that took 6 minutes. All right, I'm gonna go finish my dinner. I'll see you in a little bit for some final thoughts. All right, so just a quick wrap up on Real Eats. First off, I wanna talk about how easy that was. All we had to do was just boil some water, and 6 minutes later, I have a full gourmet meal. That's insane. It feels like a cross between pre-made and like a full meal kit. Obviously, there isn't a ton of work put into it, but it does feel a little bit more special than just popping something into the microwave. On top of that, it tastes a lot better than anything I've eaten out of a microwave ever. So you know you're gonna get really high quality. In terms of cleanup, it could get a little bit messy when you have to cut open the pouches, as well as plate everything. There's a little bit of juices, pulling things out of hot water. Just gotta be a little bit careful there. But at the end of the day, the only thing I really need to clean up is that pot that I boiled water in. There's really not a ton of after work. You can really just enjoy the meal, and it doesn't take that much time. I really like that they have so much variety in terms of the different flavors. We know that the recipes change each week, so you can have new dinners, new lunches, whatever it might be. But at the same time, they also have a lot of different diet options. So they have gluten-free options, dairy-free options, vegan options. They even have options that are like protein focused or low carb focused, depending on how you're trying to fit it into your lifestyle. So if you're looking for some really easy, delicious pre-made meals, click the link below and check out Real Eats.